Oh hi. Sunderland, the city in the English county of Tyne and Wear, the centre of the administrative region City of Sunderland. The population minus 174,286 people. 2011. Pioneer settlements on the place of modern Sunderland are known since the Novocomeni century and times of ancient Rome. In 674 the monastery Monkrumacharu was founded that laid the foundation for the history of the city. At the end of the 8th century, the area was occupied by Vikings and to the middle of the 9th century the monastery was abandoned. At the beginning of the 12th century the small fishing village was in the place of Sunderland. From the middle of the 14th century the shipbuilding began to develop, and since 1589 food salt began to be processed. As Sunderland, large port, in the city the enterprises of shipbuilding, woodworking, clothing industry, production of paper, radio engineering, glass are located. Near the city extraction of coal which is taken out through port is conducted. According to a census of 2001, 177,739 inhabitants live in the city. It is the 26th most populated settlement in England. 98.1% living belong to white race. 5% carry themselves to Christians, 9.6% aren't religious, remain belong to other faiths or didn't call the religion. Sunderland is located on the coast of the North Sea to the mouth of the Wear River, climate in the city damp, windy and foggy. The most part of the city is located on low series of the hills going parallel to the coast. On average it is at the height about 80 meters above sea level. Sunderland is divided by the Wear River which passes through the downtown in deeply cut up valley which part is known as Hilton's Gorge. Several small reservoirs, such as Hendonburn and Barnesburn, pass through suburbs. 3 automobile bridges connecting northern and southern parts of the city are Queen Alexandra Bridge in Poliona, the Vermutek Bridge to the north from the downtown and quite recently the Bridge of the Northern Spike between Castletown and Paliony. The most widespread sport in the city, soccer. The professional club, Sunderland, acts in the English Football League One, the third most important division in the system of football leagues of England. The club was a champion of England in soccer of 6 times. Last time in a season 1935/36. Stadium of Sunderland, Stadium Light, accommodates about 49,000 viewers. In the city there is also a club on female soccer. At the city there are amateur clubs on rugby and cricket. In 1966 at Roker Park Stadium in Sunderland there took place matches of the FIFA World Cup in which, in particular, our national team participated. Musicians of Sunderland who reached the international popularity of Dave Stewart from Eurythmics and all 4 Dicks of Kennicky, which vocalist Lauren Laverne became known as the TV host later. In recent years the underground musical scene in Sunderland helped to advance such groups as Frankie and the Heartstrings, Futureheads, the Golden Virgins and Field Music. Other musicians, for example, punk rockers of the Toy Dolls. Nelly the Elephant, December 1984. Red Alert punk group, Leatherface punk group, soloist of A Dancing Dress Olive, Roseanne Boyle. You Are Not Alone, May 1997. And Tribe of Tofav. Jean Ketley is a Weatherman, December 1988. In May 2005, Sunderland participated in a big concert of the Day Off of BBC Radio 1 in Harrington, the country park, which was visited by visitors and in which Foo Fighters, Kasabian, K Tunstall, Chemical Brothers and the Black Eyed Peas took part. Among the known sites of Sunderland there is a Loch Holt in the 14th centuries and the Roker and Seaburn beaches. The National Centre of Glass opened in 1998, reflecting the outstanding history of production of glass in Sunderland. Despite continued support from Arts Council, the centre from the moment of the opening very much tried to satisfy needs of visitors. Twin cities: Germany Essen, Northern Rhine-Westphalia. France Saint-Nazaire, country of Loire. USA Washington, Federal District of Columbia. People's Republic of China Harbin. Famous natives and inhabitants: Lauren Laverne. Sword. 1978. The American journalist. Stanfield, Clarkson Frederick. 1793-1867. The English artist James Herriot. On October 3, 1916, on February 23, 1995, Thirsk, Northern Yorkshire. The English writer, the veterinarian and the pilot, the author of books about animals and about people. A real name: James Alfred Alf White. Jordan Henderson. Sword. On June 17, 1990. The English football player, the midfielder, the captain of Liverpool club, the player of English national team. Also far. Write comments. Read comments. Interesting people will tell interesting stories. All of good mood and good luck.